Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to Denver. Now Murray. Oh, get ready for some speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, B.A., in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
Right at the free throw line. That one off the back iron and out.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And Harden's got the ball here for the L.A. Clippers. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Harden. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
How about the incredible handle from James Harden? That ball is on the string, so crafty, the defense has no chance.
Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
Well, James Harden is just so good at drawing contact and getting himself to the charity stripe. It has been a specialty of his over the years.
And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
To the inside. And stolen by Leonard. Lets it fly. Here's Plumlee. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. To the paint. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot comes out. Harden with the defensive effort. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
This, to me, is where he can be lethal. In fast break situation, Norman Powell's speed's a problem.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Porter. Gordon outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot!
He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
Now here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
Brown with a screen. George. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The defense must push Paul George further out. This guy's so adept at finding ways to score inside.
George with a steal. Out to the wing. Highland looking for an opening. Knocks down the long J.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
Pass to Holiday. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Down low. Nice move. And a Jokic laying it in.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
And the call over the back.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Well, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
The Nuggets making a switch here. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to George. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. And he makes it.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. That one doesn't drop.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Clippers on top. They're up by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Here's Porter. It's deflected.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Steps back. Outside, Highland. Back to George. Clock at 6. The shot from the low post is good. George has got 6.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pass to Highland. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's George. Watson with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Grant, when teams come to play the Denver Nuggets, it's not just another regular game in a normal city.
Yeah, I mean, the altitude of the mile-high city is an adjustment for many players, B.A. Even if some guys say it doesn't affect them, don't let them fool you. It takes some getting used to. Trust me, I know.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. And the basket by Highland. Highland's got his second bucket on the night.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Murray. The three is up. Yes, it's good.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
And it's time for an injury report. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Aaron Gordon's doing.
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Nuggets head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, the injury looks pretty serious. It's not the good news we were hoping for, to say the least. He's out for a bit, and this is the type of injury that will test this team early on this season.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. Now, the guy worked so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Here's Watson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And stolen by Leonard. In transition. Harden scanning the floor. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Ask any player or coach in the NBA, how good is James Harden? You will get the same answer. This is one of the best scorers to ever do it, guys.
Doris, with all the star power on this Clippers team, it's surprising they haven't won 50 games in a regular season in the last 6 years.
BA, wow, that is such a striking indictment on the number of injuries this group has had. Load management, obviously necessary on the one hand, but boy, it affected their rhythm and consistency. This is why James Harden is considered elite. The ability to score even with aggressive defenders all around him.
Pass to Watson.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Porter with the steal.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
The free throw drops from Murray.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Pass to Jokic. And it's all tied up. Jokic has got 8 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Stolen by Harden. Here's Leonard. Leonard spikes it down.
Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
And Caldwell Pope gets it to go.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Outside Harden. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Clippers on top. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Clippers in the lead. Outside Harden. Tucker with a screen. Inside. And stolen by Murray. For the lead. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Outside Harden. Tries the spin move. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Murray. So it's Denver now. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Gordon. And here's Caldwell Pope. Back to Gordon. Good work defensively by Leonard.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Timeout called, the Clippers. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Harden. And it's Denver with a rebound. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. To the inside. Caldwell Pope's shot is off.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Harden with it. Caldwell Pope covering. Pass to Leonard. Up and over Porter. Leonard taking him on.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
If I'm a young fan watching the NBA, Kawhi Leonard is a guy I'm keeping a close eye on, Grant. He does everything the right way.
B.A., so much to like about Kawhi's game and how he carries himself. He takes so much pride in what he does on both ends of the floor.
And here's Gordon from the arc. Leonard pulls down the board.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Harden from outside. Gordon pulls it in.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Tucker with a screen. To the middle. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside for Porter. From deep. And another miss by Denver.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Westbrook outside. And he lays it up and in. Westbrook's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Jokic. Hauled in by Brown. George scanning the floor. Zubac screen. Goes up from the top of the key. George's shot is off.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops from Murray. The Nuggets trail. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Rebound by the Clippers. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. That one falls.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
A nice shot by Watson.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Spins from the high post. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
To the paint. Here's Porter. Ooh, nice D from George.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And Westbrook slams it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Pass to Watson. There's a screen. Down low. And he throws it down. What a... terrific lead pass.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
51.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Here's Murray. To the inside. Watson. It's rebounded by Zubac. To the middle. And George with the jam.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Oh, and the dunk by George.
You know, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
And he recovers it. Pass to Murray. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The Clippers call timeout. Swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Chanchar. Now Caldwell Pope. From behind the arc. Harden with the defensive effort.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Timeout called, the Clippers. And here are the Clippers now. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. George. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort. Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Harden with it. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Murray. Inside. Pass to Brown. Caldwell Pope with it. George defending. They set a pick to the paint. Cancar. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Left side Murray. Pass to Cancar. Here's Caldwell Pope. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
George, right side. Second chance effort. And the layup falls. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, Paul George has length, and he has a knack for understanding where the ball is coming off. Nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And the Nuggets making a change here. Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
And he's just slippery down there. I mean, Jokic makes gaining position look so easy.
Outside Harden. Tucker with a screen. Let's go with a three. Porter pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Such a powerfully built man. I mean, Jokic seems to just brush off the foul from the opposition.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. They trail by 6. Pass to Caldwell Pope from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Harden. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Plumlee a screen. Tries the spin move. Looking to get back on track. And that one's long. 59 seconds left in the game. Pass to Watson. And here's Porter outside. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Nice to see that intensity from Porter Jr. Going right into the defender to collect a shooting foul.
Michael Porter Jr.
And a tough miss as the second of 3 shots is offline. 1 to go. And he finally gets one to drop after missing the first 2. And that brings him within 5.
And those are big misses. Still a 2-possession game and a lot of pressure to get a stop here.
He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Jokic. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Here's Watson. Here's Jokic. Yes! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They're trailing by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Yeah, the Clippers making a change here. .26 seconds left in the game. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, just forcing his way to the rim. Murray knew his fate going in there and got rewarded with a foul. Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, this is a tough moment, even for George. But it's a chance to show us he's got ice in his veins.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver no good. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
Norman Powell has found his way to a big spot. Can he knock in a big free throw?
The officials were right on top of that one.
Paul George. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
First free throw is good. And that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Murray drops them both.
And this team feels comfortable with Murray at the line, especially when the game is up for grabs.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Cash.
Wow. Look at Porter Jr. with the ice water veins, stepping up for his team in a clutch situation.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he's unable to get the second one. The deep three from Murray. So a close game sees the Clippers taking this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about wraps it up.
Loyal, but really your weakest